Hey guys, I'm back again with another tutorial. This one is a basics of all basic digital drawing tutorial. It's about pretty much the general basics that you need to know. Like if you just got a tablet and just started drawing, this is where you need to start out. I'll be covering the very simple things such as undo and redo, layers, opacity, selection tools, and brushes. So we'll start off. So first thing you need to do is you need to make a canvas. So usually you go File, New, and you can select the size and the resolution. The resolution, if you want a good quality, I would recommend 300 pixels per inch. You can do whatever you want, but 300 is really the default. So we'll start off with that. So first thing is undo, redo, and this one's freaking awesome and something you should. It's really easy to learn. So undo is great. You can do it by the little backwards arrow. It undo your brush strokes, and they're great, and you can redo them as well. The easier way to do it is by simply doing Control plus Z. Pretty much any software does this. I mean, even Microsoft Word lets you do Control Z. So to undo. So it's a great thing to do. And another feature, which is the redo, it's pretty much the same thing. Redo is simply Control plus Y, or it's the forward-looking arrow. So you can just undo, redo, undo, redo. It's really nice. So if you're drawing and you mess up, instead of erasing and going through all the heck, just undo your brush stroke, and it's just amazing. It's probably you'll love it. So I'm going to clear this off, and the next thing we're going to go into is layers, and this is going to be the bulk of the tutorial. So layers. So we're going to have layer 1. This is happiness. So I'm going to create a new layer. Oh, first off, you can hide your layer. So you select the eye, and see it's gone, but it's still there. I can make it reappear, I can hide it, I can reveal it, blah 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 blah. It's really nice for sketches or anything else really. Just experiment and play around. So to create a new one, you'll hit the blank piece of paper for new, and generally when you do a new layer, it'll put it right on top of the previous one. So you can see here with the blue, it's writing over the word. But what I can do with layers, which is freaking amazing, is you can click and drag it to be underneath. And I can put it on top, underneath. I can just switch the two around to my heart's content. And it's great. And the thing is now is I can add more blue to the blue layer without affecting the word layer. And so, if I go, you know what, I don't like the blue, I can just simply hide it, make a new layer, and let's go with orange. So then I'm going to sit here and go, and now I have blue. Then I go, you know what, I want both. But I want the blue on top, so I'll just drag the orange to the bottom. Then I go, you know what, I really don't like this blue, I want pink. So I can either delete the layer and make a new one, or I can just simply erase everything that's in this layer really badly and go in with some fabulous pink. And see, it's completely unaffecting anything around it. So it's a really great thing to get used to. Yeah, the layers will save your life. Just pretty much when you're drawing, make the eyes, if you're drawing a person, make the eyes on a layer, the skin color on a layer, the shading on a layer, hair, clothes, background, just everything is its own layer. And no worries, if you can always do folders where they kind of group them together, or you can merge them down, so now the colors are all together. And so it's a really nice thing to do. Just experiment with layers. I can sit here and lecture for 20 minutes and not help you with anything. Just play around, and it's a really awesome feature. So now I'm just going to delete these, and now I'm going to erase what's all in here. And we're going to move on to opacity. opacity is another great thing, particularly for shading or any kind of effects. So opacity is like the thickness of the brush or feature, because you can do with layers as well. So here's at 100% opacity. Now with the brush on paint tool side it's called density, but usually it's called opacity. So if I can put it to 50%, now you can see how it's like it looks more gray but it's still a black color. Or yeah, and then I can bring it down to even 10%, and now it's even fainter. And you can do this with erasers as well. At 100% it completely erases everything. Then at 50% it kind of erases. Then at 10% it barely erases at all. I'll kind of zoom in so you can see 100, 50, 10. So it's really nice. The lower the opacity with your eraser, you can get a nice soft edge. It's really nice for glowing effects and such. And so that's the thing with that. So I'm going to undo the brush strokes, and I'm going to show you how the opacity works with the layer. So the next in the layer thing, wow, I'm tired. The opacity here, I can completely make all three of the text things fainter all at once. So even though this 100% was originally 100%, I can make it 50% opacity. So it's a really nice thing to do. If the color's too strong, you can just bring the opacity, or if you have textures, you can make them more visible or less, and it's just a really awesome thing to do. Next thing is selection tools. I'll just use this. So the biggest one is just you have three. You have the rectangle, lasso, and wand. So you can select them. You can move them around. You can make the selection bigger, smaller. You can rotate it. You can flip it horizontally, vertically, rotate it clockwise, counterclockwise, just whatever your heart desires. You can free deform it. I don't know if all programs have that feature, but you can make it whatever. Yeah, it's a great thing. And then with lasso, it's pretty much the same thing, but instead of being a rectangle size, it's free deform. It's a free. So I can do a weird thing here. See, I only selected part of the 100%. Then I can make that 100% bigger because 100% is awesome. Whatever. Okay, so that's the whole thing with selection. And then Magic Wand just kind of selects groups of it. And it's a decent thing to use. I never use it, but a lot of people do. So, just experiment, see if you like it or not. And then I'll briefly go over different brushes. You can customize your own. See, the pen, my brush, my flat brush are all ones that I made myself because they're fun to make. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Or I could do, yeah, that's a different thing. So I can go more into brushes, but it's more of an advanced topic. So that's pretty much it for now. If you have any question, please feel free to contact me on my DeviantArt, Twitter, my blog. All links will be below in the description. Feel free to ask me questions. I love helping people understand digital art better because it helps me learn as well, and I just enjoy sharing my talent. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I wish you best of luck. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching this, and have a lovely day.